Welcome in everybody to another daily Japanese study video where I study Japanese every single day and I bring you and Twitch along for the ride. Today we are going to do some tofugu. We looked at this article earlier in relation to something we saw in the Yotsuba manga, which we ended up reading 2 pages of on Twitch before starting this recording here. Then we're going to get into 2 NHK Web Easy articles and see if we get any new words from that. So let's get into it. Te oku. This is another one of those, hey, oku can be an auxiliary verb. When it's used as an auxiliary verb, it does this. So try not to think of this as like 37 grammar points. Think of it as 1 grammar point. You can attach verbs to other verbs, and sometimes that gives them new meanings. And you can put things into the te form, like te ageru, te kureru, te oku in this case. So oku means to place. Te oku can mean to do something in advance, something for now, or to leave something as is. So let's get into this. A verb in the te oku form can be interpreted multiple ways. But the most commonly, it implies doing something in advance for your later convenience. Another thing that we noted when we were reading Yotsuba, and we'll get to it later on, is they tend to contract it a bit because the te and the de sounds go into an o sound. And so a lot of times it becomes toku or doku. So that's kind of neat as well. So let's jump on down to the actual uses here. To put a verb into te oku form, conjugate the form to the te form, conjugate the verb into the te form, and then add oku. Note that te oku becomes de oku depending upon the verb it attaches to. Yes, nomu, nonde, nonde oku, right? Yomu, yonde, yonde oku, right? So here they're saying miru, to look, plus te oku, mite oku, and then they're pointing out this further contraction here, that te and oku a lot of times becomes toku, mitoku. So I'm going to look to get it out of the way, right? So yomu, to read, plus te oku, yonde oku, yondoku. I'm going to read it just to get it out of the way. So that's kind of neat, right? All right. So most commonly, te oku indicates doing something in advance for further convenience. For example, if you know you're going to Japan next year, and hopefully, we'll see, probably not, but maybe, you might want to get a head start on studying Japanese to understand the language better once you get over there. To describe this situation, you can use te oku to say, 来年日本に行くので、日本語を勉強しておく. Okay, so in this case, you could also contract that down to 勉強しとく, right? Sure. Here, te oku indicates you will study Japanese in preparation for your trip. 勉強しておく. All right. The purpose of your action is concrete and clear in this case. You are studying Japanese before going to Japan. Right. 来年日本に行くので日本語を勉強しておく. Also, I feel really good because there's a ton of freaking kanji up there, but we read it all. I'm doing all right already. Okay. Let's see. 今のうちに. Okay. While you have the time. This is actually a turn of phrase we added yesterday, I believe. Maybe yesterday. 今のうちに. While you have the time. While you're able to. I think the thing we saw in here was relating to doing something for kids. So like doing something let kids have fun while they're kids type of thing. So 今のうちに勉強しておく. Oko. Oko. Okay, so here, te oku, which they've put in conjugate okou indicates that you are aware that there's no guarantee that you will have time to study Japanese later. Ah, okay. So it's saying, while I have the time, I will try to get some studying done. Right. I might be able to study. Okay. All right. Let's get to a different one. Te oku for doing something for now. Dosho. とりあえず、何個 Excuse me. Why? Where are we? Okay. In Japan, people often wait for everyone to show up by courtesy. It's also typical to share everything that is ordered at an izakaya. That's just fun. That's just fun. I ordered this. You ordered that. I forget where I went. With we went out with a friend whose mother had just passed away, and it was like, you know what? You're not buying a damn thing. Let's see. Sorry, it's under 10 minutes by YouTube revenue. I don't get paid for this. But it was like, we're just going to buy a bunch of food. I'm going to buy a bunch of food. He's going to buy a bunch of drinks. You're going to buy food and drinks, and you're going to sit there and have a good dang time. And I like doing that type of thing. Going out, it's like, oh, you get this, we tried this. You get that, we tried that. And oh, you got that. Well, here, let me have some of that. And it's like sharing between friends is always a good time. And I kind of wish that that was more ingrained in American culture, which it really is in a lot of other cultures. I mean, it happens in the States. It's just not as ingrained, I should say. Okay. Uh, for this nuance, toriaizu, for the time being, is often used with teoku. Okay, so let's grab this little bit here. This is unfamiliar to me. First of all, at once, right away. For now, for the time being, tentatively. Okay, toriaizu, toriaizu, toriaizu. So, どうしよう。とりあえず、なんか、okay, I see. Okay, とりあえず. Well, let's add that right now. It's good to get words even from articles like this. とりあえず. とりあえず. Not あいず, あいず. あいず. あいず, あいず. They're different. Okay, I gotta get. My pronunciation is always bad, but I need to practice. So, とりあえず. とりあえず. And they're writing it like this, so we'll throw that in there, sure. あえず. とりあえず. あえず. Okay. First of all, at once, for the time being. Let's move this so we can get this in here. For now. So, usually written with just kana. Usually written with just kana. So, because it's usually written with just kana, I'm going to bold that just so I can have like a legend for what I'm doing here. Okay. とりあえず for the time being. ここに置いておくね。置いておく。ここに置いておく. This is very, 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 very close to what we were reading in Yotsuba. And it became 置いとい。置いといて. 置いといて. Right, because it was place for the time being. So it's like, for the time being, put it here. 置いといて いいな, I believe was what they said. By combining oku with teoku, yes, you can double up oku in this way. I love that they put the exclamation point. Seriously, you aren't sure where the best place for the towel might be, but you'll just put it wherever to mean, I give up, just here. Okay, Cool. For leaving something as is, te oku can also imply that you are leaving something or someone as is. Often happens when the action doesn't seem purposeful. For example, say you park a bike in front of a bookstore, go into shop for some books. When you come to the bookstore, you notice your bike is gone. Okay. To remark on the situation, you might say, "Fuck!" But you could also say, 店の前に電車を止めといたら、stole, which I forgot. Is that you? Yumu? What's steal? Let me. To steal. Nusumu. Mumu. Okay. Nusumu. Nusumareta. Okay. Okay. Got stolen. In this example, you leave your bike there in preparation for the future, or to temporarily address the issue at hand. So the focus of the sentence is on the abandoned state of the bicycle. Sure. This seems like a lot of words to say when you notice that your bike was stolen. I would probably just say one word. Yeah. Okay. So that was oku as an auxiliary verb being attached to the te form, being used for a few different things. We went through the basics right here. To do something in advance, to do something just for now, or leaving something as is. And the example that we got in Yotsuba was the for now one. Yeah, just leave it there for now. That's good. Type of sentence, which, yeah, good. All right, our first article is apparently about purple flowers. So let's look into this. 5月11日は母の日. Is it? Oh crap! Is it? 南アメリカから okay. Wow, that's something here. Okay, so from South America, I guess. Owl, blue. Murasaki, purple. Iro, bluish purple. No. Kane. Oh, carnation. Okay. Carnation. Okay, carnation. So bluish purple. That just looks like purple to me, but okay. That looks like straight murasaki. Okay, so the 11th is Mother's Day. From South America, there are bluish purple carnations. Okay. Let's see. 5月11日は母の日です. Okay, fair enough. Narita Naritaku ni Naritaku. I don't know. Where is this? Copy, paste, go. Oh! Oh, okay. I see. Narita Kuko. Look at the freaking kanji down here. I tried to make it one sentence, one thing. Well, yeah, okay. 成田空港に南アメリカから珍しい色のカーネーションがついてます. Okay, so they're saying from South America, rare colored carnations have arrived. Purple is rare? Okay. カーネーションの花の色の、カーネーションの花の色は、 普通は赤や、ピンクです。OK。赤やピンクですが、東京の会社は、東京コンパニー、20年ぐらい前に、青紫色のカーネーションを作りました。Okay, quick question here. Uh, they arrived from South America, but are made by a Japanese company, a Tokyo company. Okay, sure, gotcha. そう、カーネーションの花の色は普通は赤やピンクですが、okay, so we have carnation flowers. What is this futsu? Normal? Right? Futsu? So this is saying that they're normally red and pink. Okay. Cool. Futsu. It took me a second to remember futsu, but I believe we got there. So let's throw it into DeepL real quick. Blurple. Carnations are usually red and pink in color. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. 東京の会社は、13年ぐらい前に青い紫色のカーネーションを作りました。So, a Tokyo company for around 30 years is making blurple ones. Thank you, pretentious, for blurple. By the way, but a company in Tokyo produced a blue-purple carnation about 30 years ago. Well, apparently they're super common because I'm very used to seeing purple flowers. Like, there's some in my backyard right now. Apparently I'm special. 今は果実の種類 I don't know that one. 種類があります。種類 Ooh, we got a new word here. New word alert. Let's do this. 種類 Variety, kind, type. Counter for kinds. Ah, okay. Hachitsu no shurui. So, okay, so now there are 8 types. Okay, sure. Variety, type, categories. Okay, well let's add shurui in here. Shurui. 種類 variety kind type. I did find it funny the other day. Someone asked me where the words in my deck came from, or like how if I was using a pre-made deck, and they asked me that while I was adding a word to the deck. It's like, you know what? I'm not gonna be like a smart ass about it and be like, who knows how they get in here? But it was kind of funny, the timing of it. Okay. 今は、8つの種類があります。Okay. 南アメリカの国で作って日本に輸入しています。輸入。Well, new is entry. What is 輸入した? So, 南アメリカの国, South American country で作って. So, made in a South American country, 南アメリカの国で作って, 日本に輸入. So something about entering Japan, but I don't know this one exactly. So let's paste it here. Import. That makes sense. So what are you? Transport, send, be inferior. Okay. Well, I'm partially that. All right. New. Import. Okay, let's get new in there. New. この輸入は完璧だな。 This is the perfect import. Okay. I use konpeki a lot in my examples, don't I? Yu, new, u. Yu, new, u. Import. Import. Importation, introduction. Efferent. I'm good, dog. I don't want that. Importation. Okay, importation. Yunyu, yunyu, importation, yunyu. Nihon ni yunyu shitemasu. They were made in a South American country and imported to Japan. So they were made by a Japanese company in South America? Because it sure does sound like here they're trying to make it sound like a Japanese company made them. But then here they're saying, they're made in a South American country. Anyways. 輸入してる人は so the importation person, okay? 世界でも、珍しい青紫の花を花の日にプレゼントしてほしいです。と話しました。So, they're hoping that the people of the world are going to want these rare blue purple flowers for Mother's Day as a present, essentially, right? I love how the quotes that they put in here, they're kind of baby talk a lot of the time, right? They're very, very, very simple. I would love to have the world's rarest blue purple flower for Mother's Day. It's not that rare. It's definitely not that rare. It really doesn't feel like it's that rare. But you know what? Sure. Well, at the very least, we did get some stuff here. That's good. One, I see the you think 30 years earlier they were made in Japan, but now they're from South America. Maybe? I don't know. It's a bit of a weird thing that they're saying here, because it's kind of like, oh man, these super rare South American flowers that we made in Japan, because, Japan, they're from South America and we import them. But Murasaki, right here, I haven't seen this kanji before. I knew Murasaki because it is Ichiban Iro. It's the best color, obviously. So, shurui right here was our new word. So we got shurui and what else? Yunyu. So that's nice. We got 2 new words there out of that one. And then let's hop into this one. Something about washing streets, or something's going on. Maybe something spilled and they're cleaning it up. I don't know. But I can see that there's a lot of water here. So let's see. 京都市で、水道管が壊れた道にたくさんの水。Okay. 水道管. We've looked this up before. I'm not remembering it, so I'm gonna look it up again. Water pipe. No. What? Suido. Didn't we see Suido in something? Wasn't it irrigation? Water supply. Tap water. There was something we saw with Suido. I think it was irrigation channels. Okay, here. It's doing that thing where it really, really wants me to type in double space for some reason, so I have to turn everything off. Irrigation. Yosuiro? Maybe that's what I was thinking about. Okay. Either way, suidokan is water pipe. Let's see if they paste suidokan. Not a common word, but that's okay. We'll just kind of suidokan. Suidokan, water pipe. So a water pipe burst in Kyoto. If somehow you are unfamiliar with where Kyoto is in Japan, Kyoto is right here, Kyoto. So say Kyoto, and then over here, Kyoto. Okay. All right. So, michi ni takusan no mizu. A lot of water into the street. Got it. You didn't realize they had a Kyoto in Japan too? Yeah, indeed, they do. 京都市で水道管が壊れて、道にたくさんの水が出ました。So, a lot of water is on the road because of a broken water pipe. 壊れた. Sorry, not 4. 4月. Gotta she my she's here. Or she my yons. 4月30日午前3時半頃、交差点、intersection、交差点でたくさんの水が出ていると、警察に連絡。I don't recognize this one. I don't recognize that one. Let's add this in here. Contacting, getting in touch, communicating, connection, joining, connection. Connection, or it might mean connection. Okay. So let's work through this here. Renrakusaki is someone's contact info. Oh, okay. Okay, neat. So is this saying they contacted the police, essentially? Okay. 4月30日午前3時半頃、交差点でたくさんの水が出ていると警察に連絡がありました。Okay, so on the 30th of January, February, March, April, on the 30th of April, apparently really early, because we're before noon here. That's like really early. In an intersection, a lot of water appeared, and they contacted the police. Kyoto 市が So the 京都市が調べると、道の下にある太さ、let's see, 30, I don't know centimeters. Let's do this. There's no reason not to. Yeah, centimeter. That is what it means. But I was hoping you would tell me. Okay, well, here. Thank you for that. Senchi. Right, senchi. Right, senchi. Okay. Right, senchi. Where are we? 太さ、30センチぐらいの、水道管が壊れてました。Okay, so, about 30 centimeters deep. All right, 1 second. I have to. I gotta convert that to American. Okay, so about a foot. About a foot. Got it. Okay. Full saw. Okay, so about a foot below the road, a water pipe broke. 京都市は、壊れたところを、新しく書いてます。Huh. Moon was saying that it might be the size of the pipe. Okay. Let's see. Oh, good point. Because we have null. Thank you, Moo Moo. Okay. Also welcome. 遠さ30センチぐらいの、水道管. Okay. So, below the road, well, 道の下に, well, ni is here, so this is just below the road. There was, oh, okay. If it's a foot, if it's a foot diameter, that's a big pipe. Let's see. We're looking at a pipe like that big around. That's a pretty big pipe right there. Dang. Dang. Okay. Where are we? All right. 道が混んだ. Honda. Okay. Well, what are you? I don't recognize you either. So paste that. Honda. Homu right there. Homu to be. Wait. No, that's a different one. This. See also that. Okay, so same thing. Okay, got you. But still Coleman. Okay, so to be crowded, to be packed, to be ingested. 道が混んで、車がたくさん並んだところがありました. So they're saying that there are a lot of cars lined up, and like because of this, the road was crowded. Okay. Well, here let's add Kolmu in here as well. Kolmu. No, let's get that. Kolmu. No, I can do this. We can do this. We can type a word in here. Okay, Kolmu. Okay, we got Kolmu. Now to see if we can get it to give us the... Nope. Okay, so I'll just do that. We'll just copy it. Sometimes you just have to copy it because your thing doesn't want to auto-complete it. Hey, you, erase all that. Okay, you're not going to just... oh, here. I can copy it without it being a hyperlink. Let's do that. Nailed it. Nailed it. No issues. Okay, Kolmu. To be crowded. To be packed. To be thonged. Okay. Does it have some sort of secret meaning about sex? A lot of them do. It's good to check. Okay. Kolmu. Okay. Add that in there. 道が混んで車がたくさん並んだところがありました。近くの家などでは、水道から汚れた、oh no! 汚れた水が出たところもありました。So, they're saying nearby houses also got a lot of water in them here. They got sullied with the water. Let's throw it into DeepL here real quick just to make sure. In some nearby houses and other places, dirty water came out of the taps. Yeah, okay. So, 水道から, so from the pipes, So suido is pipe, I guess, just in general. Why is suido kan? Here, let's do this. Let's throw this one in. Seems to be a pattern recently. Oh no. Suido kara. Well, that's why I don't drive when I'm in Japan. Also because I don't own a car there. Suido kara yoguretta misu ga deta tokoro mo arimashita. Okay, yeah. Well, we actually got a little bit out of there. I don't think we added in. Oh, sorry. Ren. Okay. So I don't think we actually added in renraku. Let's do that. Oh, okay. Renraku. Okay. Not. Hey. There you go. Renraku. Contacting. Contact. Getting in touch. And, of course, it can use suru, as we saw. So, renraku o suru. Okay. And then what was the other one that I needed to add after that? There was another word we got in here. Kosen's not new. Jihan's not new. Tokoro's not new. Oh, right. I was going to just add this. Just Swedel. Swedel on there. So let's do just Swedel. Because that is common. So basically, if it's not a common word, I tend not to add it to the deck. Sometimes I will. Sometimes I don't. But I try to avoid adding things that are not quote unquote commonly used. But oh, maybe I should. I don't know. Swedel. 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 Okay. Water supply. Tap water. And also waterway and Coco Chanel. Okay. Add. All right, there we go. We got actually quite a bit today. If we go over here, we got 7 new words added. That's not a bad amount. More than usual, which is good. Always good. Always good. Always good. Okay. Well, anyways, I got a lot out of that. Hopefully you did as well. I'm going to continue on with the Yotsuba, even though it is painful. It is painful to get through because they talk in like slurred speech. I was hung up on an n in one sentence for a good 5 minutes when it was pointed out that it was just them going nah. And so the in there was just to show that this word and this word were combined when he said it out loud as a stylistic way of showing the way that he was speaking. And whew, that's rough for me. That's rough for me. But we're getting through it. We're getting through it and it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyways, いつもありがとうございます. As always, thank you so much. Good luck with your studies, and I hope to see you again real soon. All right, see you tomorrow, y'all. Bye.